Don't ever give up. Like, don't ever doubt yourself. No matter how far you fall down, you can always get out of it. And I've been to prison before. I've come out. A lot of people go back inside, come out back inside. I've managed to stay out for a long time. I just went to prison. I was 17 years old.
17?
That young. Yeah, 17. At age like 15, 16, 17, you either stay on the straight path or you can go down like a road where you hang around with bad friends. You know these people are not good. You know you're getting into trouble, but you're just, I don't know, there's just something that's just telling you, just do this, you know, like no guidance. I never had like no guidance type of thing. I'm getting caught. I went to prison for about 9 months.
9 months.
That first time, 9 months.
That was the first time?
First time, yeah. Second time I come out, I've come out, obviously I still have the same mindset, you know, I didn't learn anything. I come out, I met up with friends again, carry on doing the same thing, and the same cycle just repeats again. But this time was for drugs. But when I came out of prison, all my friends they was all selling, making money, driving nice cars, nice clothes, doing all these things. Yeah, and I'm 18, 19 now, and I'm thinking I have nothing. So I just, instead of thinking going to college and trying to learn a trade and this and that, I just thought, everyone else is doing it. I'm just gonna do it. And they're not getting caught. But I wish I could go back, you know, and now I'm older and I look back, I think I wish I could go back and just don't care about these things. Now I have the mindset, but I didn't have it then when I was younger. I don't know why, I just didn't.
When people go to prison, say they are 16 or 17, and maybe say they do 10 years in the prisons, because they are in there for that long and they are cut from society. When they come back, though they could be 27 years old, their mind is still stuck on 16.
That's true. Yeah, it's sad. Some people it breaks them, they can't come back from it. Some people they start smoking drugs inside there and then they become addicted to it.
Inside there?
Yeah. Like what's that thing called spice? Like a legal drug, a legal high drug. I know a few people that I know that were friends and stuff like that, because they can't cope with the pressure of being inside, they started smoking it. And then they come out, you don't even recognize them. I spent in H&P Wandsworth, I was on the visit hall, and you know these officers, they're supposed to be like up, alert, walking around. The guy was in the chair, sleeping like this. Sleeping like this. Gone. Because he's been working too many hours. I couldn't believe it.
Strength in the silence, brother. Take a seat and take a stand. The barber chair is open. Let's talk.
So how's your trim?
It's fresh, man. I love it.
You like it?
Yeah. It's proper.
You back to work, bro.
Can't wait.
Listen, so the reason why I started doing this podcast was basically to get men to talk. Like, we live in a society, like they say, a lot of men don't talk. We just hold it in there, and it's part of the reason why there's a lot of breakdown in the family relationship, suicide and all that, because we hold it in and suddenly boom, and it goes bust. And that's when we end up in bad places. So I want to just, if you will, just share something about you that will help another man. Like something unique about you, your experience that you've learned in life that will help another man.
I just say, don't ever give up. Like, don't ever doubt yourself. No matter how far you fall down, you can always get out of it. At the time, you might not be able to see how can I, but you just have to push through that. Just give it that 1% more. The next day, a little solution might come, and then from there, the ball starts rolling. And then before you know it, you're back on your feet. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been to prison before. I've come out, a lot of people go back inside, come out back inside. I've managed to stay out for a long time. So.
How old are you now?
I'm 30 now.
30?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, like, at what age did you go to prison?
I went to prison, I was 17 years old.
17?
Yeah, that young, 17. Yeah. But,
was it bad decision? What got you in the bad friends?
Yeah, just bad decision. You know, at that age, like 15, 16, 17, you either stay on the straight path or you can go down like a road where you hang around with bad friends. You know these people are not good. You know you're getting into trouble, but you're just I don't know, there's just something that's just telling you, just do this, you know,
Yeah.
like no guidance. I never
No
had like no
guidance.
guidance type of thing. And then, yeah, we was going around stealing things. We ended up getting caught. I went to prison for about 9 months.
9
That
months.
first time, 9
That was the
months.
first time.
First time, yeah. And everyone else is the same age as you in there, 15, 16, 17,
In there.
in the prison as well.
Well, do you
yeah.
have 15-year-old in prison?
Yeah, it's a youth prison. Yeah, in
Oh, it's a
Feltham.
youth prison. Okay,
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
in Feltham, HMP Feltham. But I don't think it's good there. I don't think it's good to send people. I think if you can try and put them on a course instead of sending them there, because in there nothing really gets done. You just go to your room, you stay there 23 hours a day. You go to education, but everybody in the class are all like bad children. So you can't learn. Even if you want to learn, you can't learn, you know? So
There's no good
it's
examples
just
there.
punishment. It's just punishment. Obviously, you have to learn. You have to sit with yourself and think, "Wow, I ended up here. I made myself." That's the only thing you can really do, you know. But you can try and make the best out of the bad situation. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So that was the first time. So what got you in there the second time? And when did you go to the
Second time I come out, I've come out. Obviously, I still have the same mindset. You know, I didn't learn anything. I didn't really learn anything apart from like I didn't want to come back to prison. I didn't want to get caught, but I didn't think like, oh, I'm gonna stop. I thought to myself I'm gonna stop, but I come out, I met up with friends again, carry on doing the same thing, and the same cycle just repeats again. But this time was for drugs. So instead of for robberies, it was drugs. That's what when I came out of prison, all my friends was all selling, making money, driving nice cars,
And it was
nice
appealing.
clothes, doing all these things. Yeah, and I'm 18, 19 now, and I'm thinking I have nothing. So I just, instead of thinking going to college and trying to learn a trade and this and that, I just thought, oh, everyone else is doing it. I'm just gonna do it. They're not getting caught, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you back a little bit. What was your background like? Your family system, your family?
Growing up, I had a good childhood, you know. I didn't have a bad childhood. Like my mom and dad wasn't together.
They weren't?
No, they wasn't together. But I had my stepfather, and he was around pretty much from I was a child to an adult. He's been around, so yeah, they gave me everything I needed: food, clothes. But you know, when you're growing up, like you just want the latest thing. You want this, you want that. Obviously, they wasn't rich, but they wasn't poor. They was able to survive, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I just wanted nicer things, to be honest, man. Things that I couldn't afford, and I just took the quick way instead of working for it.
Do you have a relationship with your biological dad?
Not really, not
No.
really.
Do you know he's around at all?
Yeah, I know he's around, but we're just not really close like that. I used to go to his house like on the weekends and stuff, you know. On the weekends I'll stay there, go back to my mum's Monday to Friday. But it's just, I don't know, I feel like because there was such a distance where I was with my mum most of the time, we never had that much close of a bond, if that makes sense. So yeah, he's there, but it's a bit awkward, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward. Because obviously he doesn't want me to do bad. Every time I was getting in trouble, he always used to tell me like, you need to stop doing this, why are you doing this? And he tried to be a father for me, but I still chose, you know, doing other things.
So how is the dynamic like? I know it's your stepdad. Your stepdad raised you, but because it's not your biological dad, was he able to kind of discipline you?
He was to a degree.
Is it
but
the same?
I'd say it is this. It is and it isn't. It depends how much you respect that person, you know. If you're not like, I don't think it matters really about the blood. Like if they've been there from your 5, 6, 7 years old all the way to your like 21, 22, taking you to school, picking you up from nursery, you see them as your dad. You know, your family is blended in now. You know, it's like, but it's like, like you still know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Even though if he says it or my dad says it, my real dad says it, when I leave them and I'm outside, I'm still making my own choice. So it's not even about if it was my stepdad or my dad. It's just you as a person, you have to make the right choice. That's it.
So for you, it's not really the home. I mean, your parents, your biological dad and your stepdad did the best they could, but I think the influence was more in the schools.
Yeah, man. I think
and your
school,
friends outside.
Yeah, that was it, man. I wish I could go back. You know, and now I'm older and I look back, I think I wish I could go back and just don't care about these things. Now I have the mindset, but I didn't have it then when I was younger. I don't know why. I just didn't.
I mean, you were young.
Yeah, young, but so much other people. They're young, like my school friends, and they nice job, nice house, never went to prison, never got in trouble. So I think it just depends on your environment and who you choose to be around. I think that's what.
What environment are you talking? Where were you raised?
In this area, like Fulton Heath,
Yeah. And basically, that's all you see, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all you see, really, man. It's like, do you know, it is people. I don't know what it was like for you growing up, but you know, like people will try and test you, you know, like try to like bully you, maybe like take your things, take something or this and that. So you think like, I don't want that to happen to me, you know. You have to be a bit tough.
You have to survive.
Yeah, you have to be, because if
it's ruthless.
If you let one person do it, the next person's gonna do it.
It doesn't
like,
stop.
It doesn't stop, you know. So it's either you pick a side where, like, you just get on with it, and these things happen.
It's like you also get feared.
Yeah. So it's a tough one.
What was your in prison? What was your worst experience?
My worst experience, I'll say going to a place called the Block. It's like segregation. So it's like, it's not actually like being in like you're in the prison, but like say you've got in trouble on the wing for something, you've had a fight, you got caught with a phone or smoking weed or something like that. You go down to like there's like another part of the prison. They have adjudication there, so it's like a mini court. So the governor will read out your charge. They'll say, oh, you've been caught with a phone, or I heard on the 10th of this you had a fight. How do you plead guilty or not guilty? And you basically say, okay, I'm guilty, or you go not guilty. But anyway, they can give you punishment for that. So the punishment could be like stop you from buying food, stop you from buying credit, you're not allowed to go to the gym, or they can give you time down the block. And I think that is the worst thing, because in the block you have nothing at all. They just put you in a room with a mattress and that's it.
Total isolation.
Total isolation. You have people next door to you, but they're obviously locked in their own cell, separate.
Do you hear them?
Yeah, you can hear them.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be talking, but sometimes there's crazy people down there, you know, talking to themselves, banging the door, shouting. Some people, they're not cleaning, they don't want to clean themselves. It's just, it's depressing. I think that's the worst part. Some people are fine with it, they don't care, they can get on with it, but I don't think it's good for your mental health to be alone like that for a long period of time.
I mean, listen, I've not been in prison before, but my closest I've been is when I got arrested by the police, and I got sent to the cells. You got put in the cells, sometimes like 24 hours. Brother. That nice, 24 hours I was there,
It's not nice.
I lost my mind. I was literally my mental health. Like I lost my mind there.
So you know what I'm saying,
I don't know how people do it. I can't only imagine what you went through in that isolation. I can't do it.
It's a terrible experience, man.
Like it's almost like it's a torture. I'm not built like that.
It's just you and yourself,
So I could only imagine what you went through doing it.
You see, my thing is, I think because I've been like this from so young, I'm like, I've got myself here. I've only got myself to blame. You know, like that sort of thing. Like if I get caught, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm not gonna let it consume me to the point like I'm like, and get depressed. Obviously, I'm gonna have moments where I feel sad. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, and also you don't want the officers, you don't want exterior people to look at you and think like, he's doing all of these things, but look, he can't even handle like one night here, you know. So I feel like I've been like that for a long time. Things like that, it doesn't bother me, but maybe it does. Maybe it has bothered me. I don't know. Maybe it shows in different ways. I don't know, but it's not nice. It's not nice. That's one thing I know. Nice. Yeah, it's not nice.
It's not nice. So when you came out the second time, obviously I can, speaking to you, I've known you for a while. It's just the way you carry yourself. You're a calm guy. You're doing your own thing, which I would like you to share what you're doing now. People can help you with it, but it seemed like your life is turned around. So when was the turnaround?
So basically, I had my son about 6 years ago. But that, even with having my son, I still went to prison, like even after he was born, a couple times. So I would like to say it was mainly him that made me change. but it wasn't fully him. It wasn't. What it was myself. That was it. No one else can make you change. Even your son, your mother, your father. It has to start with you. You have to want to change. You don't want to go, like everybody says, some people that, I don't want to go back to prison, but then they'll come out and do the same thing straight away. You know, you have to really, really want it. One day you'll wake up and think, you know what, I want better for myself. I might not make as much money. I might not look like this tough person to that person, but who cares? It's only you at the end of the day. It's only yourself that you have. What does someone else's opinion matter? It doesn't matter. So I feel like once people get to that stage, that's when you'll be able to change. So that's what happened with me, man. I think I just came out of prison one day and I was just tired of going back. People telling you what time you can come out of your room, go back to your room. You have to share a cell with people. Sometimes you might want to be by yourself. You might want to have private conversation on the phone. You can't do all these things. Some days you don't come out at all. Some days you might be locked up. You might wake up in the morning and they'll tell you, no one's coming out today. It's lockdown all day, just by yourself in the cell. Yeah, you might plan, think, oh yeah, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna do this. No, not today. It might be till tomorrow as well. Yeah, even the phone in your cell. You think you want to call your partner, your son, whoever. Sometimes the phone signals cut off. You can't make a call. So yeah.
Did they do that intentionally?
No, not intentionally. Just the line goes dead. Yeah, it just goes dead. But yeah, I was sick and tired of it, man. I was sick and tired, so I just came out and I just started working on myself. Yeah.
So what do you do now?
Now I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing that for about 1.5 years now. Yeah. Yeah, I work at a gym and I do one-to-ones as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your sort of Instagram on there if people need you?
Instagram's train with T with a number 1 at the end. Yeah. And my TikTok is the same. But yeah, I've just been working on that, man. Whilst I was in there, obviously I was going to the gym and exercising, and for me it really helped me. You know, like I enjoy training and it just made me feel at peace, and at the end of the day, it helped bring my body like relaxed. You know, there was no tension, it would just help me at peace, and I thought, you know what, I could do this for like work. This is something I actually enjoy. So yeah, I recommend people, whoever's in that same sort of situation, just find whatever you think you're good at and just stick to it.
See, on that, a lot of people come from prisons and it's hard to get into jobs. Obviously, they need references when you are ex-convict and all that. It is bound. People don't want to employ you. So is that why it's things like PT, personal training is quite advisable?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say that the personal training field, they don't really, it's not that they don't care, because they do still do some DBS checks. They still, I think it just depends. Yeah, I think it just depends on you as a person and what sort of crimes you've obviously been arrested for. But there's always a way, man. There's always an opportunity out there. It doesn't matter, obviously, if it's certain crimes, then it can't. But if it's not too bad and the employer can see that you really want to work, they will give you a chance. You just have to try. They might tell you no 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Me, I applied so many different jobs. I didn't get my first one, second one, third one. I had to keep going. It was pissing me off. I'm thinking, I've got my level 2. I've done my level 3. I just want to get a job now. But it didn't take long, couple months, 2 to 3 months of applying, and then I got one. So.
And that's your persistence, man. Well done. Have you got siblings?
Yeah, I have siblings, yeah.
How are they like? Did they get into trouble as well?
I have 2 brothers. I have an older sibling and a younger sibling. My older sibling, he was the same as me. He was getting in trouble and stuff like that. But he's no longer getting in trouble. And my younger sibling, he is nothing like us two. He's very good, very, very good. Never.
Is that the youngest one?
Yeah, the younger one. Never. But I think it's because he's seen us grow, like get into trouble when he was young. Police come into the house, and so I think it's put him off completely. And then I have 3 sisters as well, and they're all good.
Could it be like could it be the reason why is that the youngest a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Okay. Yeah. Could it be that mom and dad kind of they learn certain things, they become better parents with the last one. So like the way they monitor and check things is quite different.
Yeah, I think that is it could a lot to do with it. But also my little brother, he's nothing like me. Like the age that he is now, like 18, even before that, when I was 12, 13, I was already after school going outside, going here, there. See him straight home, inside. He doesn't even like even 9 years old. I'm going to the park across the road and I'm there all day, like 7, 8 o'clock. Then I'll come back home. He was not like that. He used to stay inside. So I feel like he was a bit more. Like he didn't really want to be as adventurous anyway, you know. I feel like that was his personality. But and even as he's got older, he goes out a little bit more, but he's still like he makes the right choices. Whereas me, when I was his age, I was just making bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. So I think it's some of what you said. Obviously, my mum probably saw where I was going wrong and added that, but also him as a person, he's just not like that, you know.
When you were you know, like when your biological dad wasn't around and all that, at some point, was there a point where mom was the only one raising you? Or she's always been in the relationship?
No. There was periods where it was just me and my mom. Yeah. But it didn't feel no different, to be fair. Like, you know, your parent's your parent. When you grow up with just one, I feel like, obviously, as you get older, you realize how beneficial having two parents are there. But I feel like one parent can be strong enough. There's only so much one parent can do, but I feel like they still can give you enough. If they raise you, like, they can only try their best, you know. But as long as they do everything the right way and stuff like that, I feel like it's enough. But at the end of the day, the child makes his own decisions, you know. The parent can be the best parent in the world, and the son can still go and choose to do whatever he wants.
Personal choice.
Yeah, personal choice, 100%.
No, I love the insight. Love your experiences, man. I mean, someone who's going to listen to it, and you know what, it will help him to make right decisions. And there's a better way to see life.
100%.
The peer pressure is big, it's massive, especially when you're young. But there can be good examples like you, you know, now you telling your stories for someone to learn from it.
Yeah, man, people just need to make the right choices, man. There's more to life than flashy cars or clothes. And even if you want to get all of that, just get it in the right way. You know, some people, some of these people that I used to hang around with, they haven't even left the country. They haven't even gone and seen like certain things, nice life, relaxation, proper. They just know London, estates, just, you know, stuff that doesn't even, who cares about this place? If I could live in another country right now, I'd be gone, leave England, you know?
Do you think the criminal justice system, prison system, all of that, do you think is letting young men down?
I think so. I think it is. I feel like they try. I won't say that they don't try, because obviously they have certain courses and stuff inside there for you to be better, but it's like the prison is so packed, they cannot teach everybody the skills, you know, like everyone that's doing a sentence, only a handful of people are going to be able to get onto the courses to give them the right skills anyway. So the rest of them, they're just sitting in there with other criminals. So what's going to happen then? A criminal, he's got nothing to do, he's just in prison with another criminal. They're just going to share each other's things about criminality, then they're going to get outside and do the same thing again, you know? So,
you know, I told you about a prison officer who came just on Saturday, and he's going to be out there as well. People are going to watch his what he had to say. One thing he said that, like, I was shocked, and let me see if you can relate to it. He said when people go to prison, say they are 16 or 17, and maybe say they do 10 years in the prisons, because they are in there for that long and they are cut from society. When they come back, they could be 27 years old,
the mind is stuck.
Their mind is still stuck on 16.
That's true.
Is it true?
That's true. For me, even me personally, I feel like I matured later in life, where I should have matured earlier, like at a normal pace. But because I was incarcerated, you're not having life experience. You're just stuck in a place, you know? So like when you're 18, 19, your friends are finishing college, they're working, they might even start you paying down mortgage and stuff. You're still stuck in where you left off. You know, it is true.
You start chasing life.
Yeah, it is true.
And some people sadly never recover.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. Some people, it breaks them. They can't come back from it. Some people, they start smoking drugs inside there, and then they become addicted to it.
Inside there?
Yeah. Like, what's that thing called spice? Like a legal drug, a legal high drug. I know a few people that I know that were friends and stuff like that, because they can't cope with the pressure of being inside, they started smoking it, and then they come out, you don't even recognize them.
Sorry, man, so, I'm ignorant to this stuff. I'm not gonna tell you I know this stuff, but you talk about drugs like spice. How does it get into the prisons? For me, like people for me, we are thinking it must be the most secure place
How is it happening?
On earth. How is that happening?
Do you know what? It's the way it comes in there, it's just like, it's just easy, you know. It's not easy, but it is easy. It's not that complicated, you know. So, like if you have a visit, somebody can just sneak, like put it in their boxes, or if a girl comes, she might put it in her bra, and then when you're sitting out on the visit hall, she might just slip it to you. You go back, but obviously they have things in place to stop that. So obviously they have cameras there. They'll have officers walking around, and at the end of it, they do strip searches sometimes. But if they think that you was like moving a bit dodgy, they might call you for a strip, but they won't take everybody. So out of like, let's say 50 people in the visit hall, they might take 4. So those 4 might not have anything, and the other people that have, and now they've come in, or they might catch them. So yeah, or sometimes it's the prison officers themselves that you've obviously might have seen on the social media and stuff like that. Prison officers are bringing it in as well.
To make some profit, make some money.
Make some money,
Jeez, like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's mad, it's crazy. The other side of life, that side of life.
And I mean,
it's mad.
On the other side as well, it's like the way you said it. It's choked. There's a lot of prisoners. So and the workers there are little. So when people are smuggling these drugs in, the checks is limited. There's so much they can do in it.
Yeah, and they're tired. There was one time I spent in H&P Wandsworth. I was on the visit hall, and you know these officers, they're supposed to be like up, alert, walking around. The guy was in the chair, sleeping like this, sleeping like this. Gone. Because he's been working too many hours. I couldn't believe it. It's crazy.
Is that enough, man? The body is tired, boss. You guys are draining there, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Crazy.
No, man, that's actually very insightful, man. It was very. I was I think about 7 years ago, I actually went for an interview to be a prison officer at Belmarsh.
Okay.
I did everything. I actually got the job.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the job. I was gonna do it.
But then you did.
Something intervened and something better came up.
Okay.
Better money, so I just left it. Wow. But I was just close.
Wow.
To being a prison officer.
Wow. Belmarsh, I heard, is a serious prison.
Yeah, it's actually, I heard it's serious. But you know, I went in there I was like, I wanted to do it. I just wanted to kind of experience it, and maybe begin to help people there.
It's not that bad, man. As an officer, you know what I used to tell all the people, new officers, the one thing is, just stick to your word. You see, your word is everything. How you treat people is how you're gonna get treated back, you know? You can't come there thinking, cool, we're here for punishment, but you can't come there thinking, ordering people around, you know? Just it's still normal people, you know? That's where some officers get it wrong. They come in, they already might have had a bad day, or they're judgmental towards us or whatever, and they'll speak to you rudely, and then this is why bad things happen to certain prison officers that you see. But most of the prison officers that speak to us politely, this and that, some prisons will do anything for them. If you ask them, can you take this bin here and lift it here with man, they'll go and do it, no question.
What's the worst thing you've seen a prison officer go through? Like maybe
the worst thing I saw was a woman. She got, I shouldn't laugh, but it's just disgusting. She got a guy, he pissed in a bottle and threw it in her face.
Wow. Because
obviously, like what I just said, I think she was like every day, I think just singling him out, everyone singling him out, like just being rude to him. So he had enough one day. He said, he thought, I'm gonna do this, and she was walking along the landing, and I think I can't remember fully because it was quite a long time ago, but he just came up to her and just threw the bottle in her face.
Bottle of what?
Bottle of urine, yeah, in her face. And she obviously knew what it was straight away, so she just screamed, and just ran. She ran off. just thought, oh my God.
Yeah,
man.
that would have changed her.
I thought, oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Other than that, the crazy stuff I've seen is just like people self-harming as well. That's a big thing that you see in prison, man.
The inmates, yeah.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of people cutting their arms, their wrists and stuff like that. It's not nice, man. Because obviously they can't cope. Like I said, me, I'm alright. I'm like a strong person anyway. But some people,
they can't cope.
Yeah, they can't cope, man. It's not nice, man.
How are they able to get this stuff to self-harm?
Yeah, no, the prison used to give it. You know, they was using the blades, the shavers.
Yeah.
Because they used to give it to us. They stopped now. You're not allowed it anymore. But they used to give us the razor blades to shave with. But what they would do, they'll break it and take it out, just the blade itself, and then they'll cut it themselves like that. Yeah.
How did they not even know it? Now, why would they have been allowed that?
Silly, innit? Silly.
No, man,
Yeah,
that's...
Yeah, it's not a nice place in there, man.
Yeah. Keep your head up, man. Don't ever go back there, bro.
No more.
Honestly, man.
No.
Yeah, so that would be the main advice you give people, isn't it?
Just don't worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how, like at the beginning you have to start. It doesn't matter. Just start. You have to start somewhere. That's it.
Especially for inmates that have come out, the same advice.
Yeah, just keep going, man. You're gonna get knockbacks. If you come out of prison and you're trying to get a job, whatever field it's in, you're not gonna get the first job. Life's not like that, you know. Like you still can't cut corners because you're doing something legit. You just have to keep going.
Yeah.
That's it, and then eventually you'll get somewhere.
Well done, bro.
Thanks.
Well done. Tools I've ever done ever since I started. The way you went deep into the life in prison and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of people like us cannot even imagine what happens in there.
Yeah.
We gotta stay away from it, bro.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Never again, man.
Never again.
Never again.
Good man, man. Good man. Good man, man.
Step inside the circle where the steel meets the soul. Talking about the weight we carry, trying to find the hole. No mask required, just the truth and the chair. Brotherhood is blooming in the sanctuary here. Let the clippers hum while we heal from the scars. Looking at our lives under the barbershop stars. Speak your peace, find your peace, let the message expand. Strengthen the silence, brother, take a seat and take a stand. The barber chair is open, let's talk.